Hello everyone. Let's talk today about using Google Sites in order to build a website. The first thing you're going to need to do is navigate yourself to Google Sites. Let's do that by going over here to the 9 dots, Google Apps, and we want Sites, S-I-T-E-S, and you go ahead and click on it. What you're going to discover pretty quickly is that it looks very similar to, say, Google Docs, Google Slides, other software that you've used. A little slow to load, but okay, if we want to build a brand new blank website, I'll click on blank. And down below, you can see these are past websites that students in my classes have built. All right, so this is a website. And just like other things that involve Google Docs, we need to give it a name. The faster you give it the name, the better. I'm going to call this Crivellari's test website. Let's take a look at some of the elements that we have here. In this right-hand pane, we have insert. If you want to type, you can click on text box, and that has inserted text box. Wow, text box. You'll notice that you have a lot of options such as font sizing, stylization, font choice. Over here is images. You can choose to upload a custom image from your computer, or if you choose select, there might be some in your Google Drive already. There's also Google Image Search. Wow, that's a lot of options. Great. I'm going to click on this image, choose Insert. And you can see it's pulling it off of the web. And what's so wonderful about Google Sites is we have this ability to drag and drop. Sometimes we call these what you see is what you get websites. Seem to have accidentally connected my cheese to my text box. I'm just going to be hitting the undo button to fix that mistake. You don't need to worry too much about embed for what we're doing in this class. Drive would be like, let's say you want to insert a document that you've created before. I'll go ahead and click on Drive. It's taking some time to think. It's taking a lot of time to think. In the meantime, might as well rename my website. Let's call it Cheeses of the World. Looks like the Google Drive aspect's not going to work. Fortunately for you, you're not required to use that during this project. A tool that I use with this to make things look professional are the layouts. I can click, drag, and drop it, and it gives me a place where a photo could fit. We will also see a YouTube video can fit here, a calendar, even a map from Google Maps. Let's find a white cheese. And again, I like using this because it kind of pre-formats everything. You have page dividers. Another item you're going to be asked to integrate is a YouTube video. So if you click on YouTube, it's going to pull up a search box. eventually when it feels like it. Yeah, that's turned off. And while I expect you to be a little bit more careful about the videos you're choosing, I'm just showing you this as a means of, hey, this is how this is done. And again, you find that you can resize things, move them around. But personally, I really would have probably used a layout for this. Up here on my header, I can also have the option to change the header type and even change the image. I want to keep this cheese theme going. Yeah, how about this cheese? You can notice that it's adjusting for readability. I appreciate it. All right, well, websites are made up of more than just one page. So let's go head over to the pages section. Right now, you can see that we're on the home page. But let's add a new page. I'm going to go down to this arrow and choose new page. Let's do a whole pages dedicated to goat cheese. You'll notice at the top, I have these links. Home is like the initial page, but then I can click on goat cheese, which takes me to this brand new page that we just created. I don't know too much about cheese in real life, so let's call this goat cheese A, goat cheese B, and goat cheese C. And then I can go about adding images as I see fit and having a good old time. One way to kind of make broad, fast changes to your website and keep it looking similar is by using a theme. Let's try this Aristotle theme with a green. You can see it's just adding a little bit of different stuff, or maybe changing up the fonts. This helps give your website a professional look. All right, so unlike some other Google products, this one has more of a sensitive saving and sending system. In order to save your work or to push it out onto the internet, what you need to do is hit the publish button in the top right-hand corner. The first time that you hit the publish button, it's going to ask you for a web address. You don't need to do like www.cheeseland.com. You're just putting in text, no spaces. And call this criv_cheese. Oh, or criv-cheese. What I need you to do, and this is very important, who can view my site? I need you to hit manage. We're going to go down to links, change, published site, and public. This makes it like a real website that anyone can visit. Then I hit publish, and it's online. If you ever want a preview of what your website looks like to people who aren't you, there's a preview button right here. It looks like a laptop and a smartphone next to each other. You click on it. It says, hey, this is what this page would look like on a large screen or a tablet or a cell phone. It's always important to test what your website looks like to make sure that it's easy to read, accessible, and still makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and click on Exit Preview. And now we're back into the editing mode. When you are ready to turn in your website on Google Classroom, you might be tempted to hit this, Share with Others, but no. Share with Others is about letting other people edit your website. I just want to view your website. So let's go over here to where it says Copy Published Site Link. You copy that link, And then you can turn that in on Google Classroom. You can send it through an email. That's how we do that. Again, click on the link, copy the link. Anytime you make changes and you want them to appear on your website, you have to hit publish. Let's take a look at the settings real quick. Nope, nothing to see here. That's going to take us to the end of what we need to do for this class. Make sure that you follow the set of expectations carefully. 4 total pages. At least 1 YouTube video per page. 2 paragraphs of written content per page. Do not plagiarize or do not misspell the word plagiarize. 3 links to external websites, 2 unique photos, proper spelling and grammar. Let's just quickly look at links to an external website. Let me find another reputable goat cheese website. Here's 7 great goat cheeses you should know. I'm going to copy that link. You go to the goat cheese. I can highlight words. Click on insert link. And paste that link. Let's see what this looks like online. Someone can click on it. Hey, and it would take them to the goat cheese website. That's what I mean by a link to an external website. All right, well, thank you for bearing with me. Please let me know if you have any questions, and best of luck on your website journey.